My child, listen closely. A specific time is unfolding just for you. While the world rushes past, caught up in its own speed and noise, my timeless presence is gently drawing you near. This moment was set apart. You did not find this path by accident. I led you here, chose you, and now I am calling you. This message is not for everyone. It is for those whose spirits have felt a deep stirring lately because you sense something important is close. You feel a change, a quiet movement beneath the surface. What is happening in the unseen places is not small. It is powerful. You were never meant to blend into the background. You have always felt drawn to something deeper, something higher. That constant longing inside you, the feeling you have been waiting your whole life for a turning point. That feeling is not just emotion. It is your life lining up. It is your purpose becoming clear. This is a time in the spiritual realm when new doors are opening, and if you are hearing this now, it means you are included. My hand is marking your life for this time. Perhaps you ask, why now, why me? Because you have walked through hard times. You have faced private struggles only I saw. All the nights without sleep, the tears shed alone. Every time things didn't work out, you may have felt covered over, but I was preparing you, establishing you, keeping you safe for a set moment, and that moment is here. I am about to release something so deeply significant, so lasting, something that will forever change you, that the person you were will not remain. You will come forth seeing clearly, strong, and with confidence. But you needed to reach this place before it could happen. That is why you had to wait. That is why certain connections broke. That is why your plans didn't work out. Not because I forgot, you know, but because I was holding you for a better time, a greater purpose. The world feels unstable. Familiar ways are breaking down, but while others are afraid, I am putting you in place. This is when I show who you are meant to be, and my voice calls to you now, asking if you will respond. My beloved child, you have been tired, haven't you? Not just body tired, but soul tired, worn out from carrying a load no one else saw. And yet you are still here. That is not your strength alone. It shows I have called you. What is coming is not small. It is not just a sign. It is something I am actively giving forth. Things holding you back will lessen. Gifts within you will stir. Questions you had will be answered. But this is not for those who aren't serious. It is for those who are dedicated, for those who agree even when it is hard, who act on trust, not just emotion. So understand this well. I am calling you to go further. Do not hold back now. Waiting could mean missing something later. My work is moving forward, and those who don't keep pace will be left behind. If you agree, my child, you will advance alongside me. This is a call to be aware, to line up with me, to prepare yourself. Because what I am releasing is not just so you can get by. It is for your life's work, for others who need what you carry, for those who need your turning point to find their own. You are not here to just observe. You are here to be involved. You are not here to just see my power. You are here to take hold of what I give. Speak it out with confidence, not just thinking it, but acting on trust, saying you are ready for what I am about to release. You are not on the edge. You are moving to where I am working because a strong force is coming, and it is specifically for you. My precious child, have you felt things in your life have become slow lately? Things that used to happen fast now seem unsure. Ideas you are sure about now feel stopped, hanging in the air. But do not misunderstand. This is not stopping. This is my perfect timing. A halt was put in place on purpose. I arranged a sacred pause not to hurt you but to keep you safe, not to stop you but to keep you firm. Keep you firm so you do not miss what is arriving. You ask why things aren't happening. You should ask what is being lined up. Because when things slow down in the world you see, it often shows things are being said right in the world you don't see. I pause things because something special is coming near. My way of moving is not as fast as the world tells you to rush, but my voice tells you to be still. You are not meant to follow everyone else. You are always meant to move when I move, and now I am staying close, waiting, watching, getting ready to move again. But not until you are fully awake, fully knowing, fully in. Step with me. The quiet you feel is not because nothing is happening. It is the calm before my goodness is poured out. It is the quiet that always comes. Before I speak, a gentle quiet voice is calling you now. Everything around you is paused by me, so you can hear my quiet voice. You have been trying to make things happen, pushing where things used to open easily. You have wondered if your abilities were real. You thought you missed the moment, but the word is plain. I am making the timing just right because what is coming is too important to hurry, too lightly, too strong to give to those not paying attention. This quiet time is my grace. It gives you room to let go of what you depend on, to look again at me, to quiet the busy thoughts about what you expected. You made plans, but some were just to get by. You chased goals, but some came from being afraid. In my grace I paused. Things not to make you feel bad, but to get your spirit ready to follow me. This time is not meant to annoy you. It is meant to change you because the way you were before is not big enough for what is coming. You cannot receive this new thing with the same thoughts you had before. That is why you feel pulled thin by yourself, maybe like I forgot you. But this is your time of getting ready, not a finish line but a place of becoming prepared. The pause is not a penalty, it is preparation. This is where you become strong and quiet, in being still, in letting go to me. Do not use this pause trying to show you are good enough. Do not look for fast ways out. Let this time do its work inside you. Let it make you better. Let it make you gentle. You must be ready for what I am about to give. And this pause is my call for you to get ready inside you. Where others cannot see change happening, habits that no longer serve you are fading, ways of reacting that were fixed are loosening, ideas you held on to are being released. This work is quiet, not showy, yet it is sacred in my sight. For when I bring you forward, you will be different. Your path hasn't stopped. It's slowed. Because what is ahead requires your focus. I'm asking you to pause, to look inward, to silence the noise within, for my gentle voice matters more than the world's clamor. Do not dislike this quiet period. Embrace this time of rest, my child, for this stillness is special, a calm moment I've given you before the next step. This isn't hardship I've sent to punish you. It is preparation I've given you to strengthen you. The quiet I've placed around you is a sign of my nearness. I've quieted things so you can hear the soft truths that get lost in the noise of life. Hear me now, my beloved one. The way into what comes next begins with honoring this time of quiet. The burden you carried felt too heavy to bear. It seemed designed to crush your spirit, to leave you with nothing. The pain, the sense of being abandoned, the void you felt inside, the swirling thoughts that offered no peace, it all pressed down on you. It brought you to a place where all you had was your next breath and the faint hope you held in me. Even that felt like it could vanish. And yet here you remain breathing still clinging to your faith. Your very being here is the evidence. That time was not merely chance or the way of the world. It was a focused assault meant to break your core, to erase your identity, to prevent the future I designed for you. But that immense pressure did not break you into pieces. Instead, it refined you. I allowed it, yes, not to cause you ruin, but to reveal the deep resilience I put inside you. Real strength is only discovered when it is tested. And now, having been shown true, you are prepared for the path ahead. You didn't just survive that difficult period. You drew power from it. This is why some people feel uncomfortable near you. This is why circumstances around you rearranged. That hard time made you a threat to darkness. The one who stood against you knew that if you survived it, you would become a threat to all he has established. And that is precisely what you are now, a living challenge to his hold on this world, a clear testament that nothing intended to hurt you could prevail, not even the most severe trial. Let us be honest, my cherished child. There were moments you longed for it to end, nights when surrendering seemed the only sensible choice, mornings you wished slumber would keep you from facing the ache, and yet, even with a parched throat and a trembling voice, you softly whispered, "I still have faith in you." That quiet statement reached the core of my being. It was during those deepest lows, those times that felt too much to bear, that something unique inside you was revealed. You didn't know it then, But that difficult experience was forming you into a person who cannot be shattered. Others saw destruction. I saw the true worth being brought to light. The scars you carry from this period are not something to conceal, my precious one. They are proof you endured. They show you walked through deep shadows, and yet my presence was even deeper. This is why when you enter a place, you carry a shift with you. It is not arrogance. It is the enduring sign of what you have conquered. You carry the silent strength of one who went through fierce heat and came out unharmed. You confuse those who thought your path had ended, but this is merely the beginning. The same hand that allowed that difficult time has now prepared the way for your progress. Something previously unseen is about to be revealed. This is not just a small step forward. It is an entirely new chapter in your life's account. But before you step into this, recall the path you have walked. Be aware, my child, lest you see yourself as broken when I see you as ready for my work. You did not endure that time to remain silent. You endured it to speak my truth. Speak it for every sleepless night. Speak it for every tear you cried alone. Speak it for every moment you felt you had lost everything only to discover me right beside you and grasp this truth, my child. You are not frail. You are not easily shattered. You are not forgotten. That severe test revealed this to you. You have asked, why did I go through that? There are many answers. One is this: the path I have set for your life requires a strong spirit. You were not made for an easy road. You were made for my light to shine through you. You carry a purpose that demands endurance, a place of impact that requires steadfastness, an ability to touch other lives. That needs a deep connection with me. That is what that hard period gave you. Do not feel anger towards it. Honor what it built within you, for even when you felt utterly defeated, I was at work. Everything, not only the good moments, but the hardships, the times you felt crushed, the disloyalties, and most of all, that difficult season, all of it contributed to making you who you are. Move forward now, my child, not merely as one who survived, but as one who can now guide others through their own hard times. That difficult time could not break you because it was not possible. I placed something eternal within you, and what is eternal cannot be destroyed. You are changed now from who you were before that hard time. You are more discerning, more resilient, more steady, less troubled by things that hold no lasting value. You stand as a stronger light against darkness. Now, this is exactly why this period is for you. Moving forward is not about being perfect. It is about being proven and found faithful, and you were tested in that fierce trial. So declare it again, my beloved, as a vision for the future, as a truth about the past, as a call to action for this new season. That difficult time did not shatter me. Something special is awakening within you, and it carries the resonance of one who endured fierce heat and refused to surrender. A plan I have kept hidden is unfolding according to my perfect time, and it is about to be finished in your life. This is not just a thought, it is a reality revealing itself. A design from me is being made plain in your journey. When you sense things settling into place like this, it is never by chance. It is always by my design. It reveals how initial disorder is settling into clear arrangement, how damage is being mended, and how incomplete matters are now finding their proper place under my direction. My precious child, you have been walking through a season of deep internal reshaping, a time of testing that unfolded away from the world's view. You faced many challenges, stretching you and bringing you to a pure state. And that demanding process is drawing to a close. Hardship does not last forever. The difficult barren period has its limit, and this moment marks the shift toward inner peace, freedom, and clear understanding. For a long while now, you have felt things building, sensing that something significant was drawing near. You felt my quiet prompting behind you, urging you to stay watchful, to be ready. This is the reason for it all. Something specifically intended for you is about to be set free. Your willingness to follow my lead, even when it didn't seem logical to you, has not gone unnoticed. A breakthrough is very close, my child, but its arrival aligns with my timing, not the result of your striving harder. It will not come because you increased your effort. It will come because you focused your attention more closely on me, releasing your grip and trusting me even when it feels unreasonable to your mind is essential because I respond to your inner self being in harmony with mine, not just your outward actions. You are not behind schedule. You have not missed the appointed moment. You are exactly in the place I designed for you to be. This message is not for everyone. Not everyone will grasp the importance of your journey. Not everyone will sense the approaching shift, because what is being revealed now is not meant for the many. It is for those who remained steadfast, for the few who agreed to follow when it demanded everything from them. If you are still here, my beloved child, still focused with your heart open to my presence, then yes, this is for you. You are among those who stayed true, and you are now stepping into this new space. A stirring is happening in the unseen realms, my child. In the unseen realm, a profound resonance is felt as something set free. I am calling forth those who have been refined by difficulty and kept from public attention for a time. You have not missed the opportunity I prepared for you. You were kept back precisely for this time, set apart and protected until the moment I appointed. And now, my cherished one, those I have chosen for a particular service are being made visible. This includes you. While others seek human approval, you are meant to carry my nearness. While others crave worldly recognition, you are called to release my power. While many try to blend in, you are made to stand out. The tide for apathy is ending. I am summoning those whose direction is clear, whose inner selves are pure, and whose lives are guided by my purpose. I have given you something your adversary fears deeply, your readiness to follow me, not perfect performance, but simple, genuine agreement to my guidance. This is why opposition grew stronger. Your adversary saw you yield to me and became afraid because yielding to me always clears the path for my influence to flow through you. I entrust significant spiritual responsibility to those who follow me even when it requires personal cost. You are one of those, my child, and now the call is not about putting on a display or seeking validation, but about bringing people together. A worldwide convergence is beginning. Hearts are being awakened. Your history or your past errors do not disqualify you. If you feel my spirit moving within you, you are included. It is not about your credentials or accomplishments. It is about the purpose I placed within you from the start. But understand this clearly. Knowing your purpose without acting on it leads to spiritual stagnation. You need to move forward. This is not a time to simply observe. It is a time to align yourself with me. Draw near to the surroundings, the individuals, and the messages that encourage your spirit to follow my leading. Keep your heart sensitive to my presence. If these words resonate deeply within you, my beloved, it is not because of human skill in speaking. It is my spirit confirming what is true. This is my call to those who have remained faithful, those who have struggled quietly, wept when no one saw, turned away from appealing things that were not from me, those who care less about being noticed by others and more about being sent by me. I am not seeking those with the most ability, but those who are dedicated, who stand firm when difficulties arise, who will not compromise truth to gain acceptance, who do not require a public stage. Their very existence speaks of me. You were kept from public view, yet you remain true to me. Now I am bringing you forward, my precious child. This is your time to step into the current of my spirit and dedicate yourself fully, not partially or with hesitation, but completely. The work I have for you is important. Your closeness to me carries great impact. Following me may require sacrifice from you, but its effect will last forever. You are not merely joining an activity. You embody what I am doing. You do not simply adapt to what others do. You transform the spiritual atmosphere around you. When you speak my words, the darkness trembles. When you communicate with me, things that restrict others are released. When you follow my direction, my will is accomplished. Because you are set apart, my beloved one, therefore rise up. The time of being silent is finished, and the voice of my faithful ones is growing stronger. You are not on this path alone, my child, nor are you without necessary support. What I have placed upon your life is greater than you understand. Let those I have summoned step forward now. Things are changing, not primarily in the visible world you see, but in the spiritual realm. That deep feeling within you, the stirrings in your thoughts during the night, things that keep you awake. These are indicators that I am arranging matters in the unseen, and you are central to it all, not observing from a distance, not understanding it only after it happens. You are right where my action is taking place. Within the unseen realm, a spiritual sound is perceived. A deep thrum as a release draws near. A specific time has been appointed. When it arrives, something timeless and part of my eternal plan will connect with what I have spoken specifically over you. My reality will intersect with the reality of the earth. And you, my child, if you are aligned with me, will receive what was held back, regain what was taken, and step into what I always intended for you. This message is not for everyone. It is a specific release meant just for you. My spirit is not prompting everyone to act at this moment, only those who are prepared, those who have remained steadfast, those who agreed to follow me even when it meant being unseen, disapproved by others, or losing relationships. You have gone through quiet periods, difficult trials, and experiences that felt like a stripping away. But I have seen it all, and now, hear this, my beloved. I am opening passages that no human can close. Do you sense the intensity surrounding you? That feeling of pressure is not a consequence of doing wrong. It is the sign that something new is about to break forth. What was shaped in your private time with me is about to become visible. The strain you feel right now shows that a great opening is close. This is why the unseen forces have pushed hard against you, and many distractions have tried to pull your attention away. The darkness gets scared when my plan is about to unfold for you, but this cannot be stopped. I have decided, and your name is woven into that decision. The doors opening for you now are not random. They are linked to the purpose I have for you. This is why things felt slow before. The right moment was being prepared, and things that weren't for you were being cleared away. Not every chance you see comes from me. Some are traps that look like good things. But the one coming now is specifically for my purpose, my cherished child. It is from me, and it has your name on it. This is your moment of freedom. Where you felt worried, there will be peace. Where things were unclear, there will be understanding. Where you felt you didn't have enough, there will be provision. Where you felt lost, you will find sure footing. What you couldn't reach by trying hard on your own, you will now walk into simply by being close to me. This is where the things I have promised you become real in your everyday life. Stay right where I have put you, my child. Not because you are afraid, not by forcing it yourself, but with joyful waiting, because what is coming won't arrive softly. It will push through obstacles, and if your heart isn't ready, you will see the change as confusion when it is truly your freedom breaking loose. This isn't about doing more yourself. It's about trusting me more, waiting patiently, and listening closely for my voice. Deep within this freedom, there's a clear word from me rising up in you. Declare that the past season is over. The hard times are finished, and you are stepping into a new space. This isn't just saying words. It's giving yourself over to me. It's you stating, I am done with what was, and I am walking into what is here now. Things are lining up now, my beloved one. People are connecting, and a breakthrough is unfolding. This moment isn't just another step, another test, or more time feeling uncertain. It is a door I am opening, a divine freedom that cannot be blocked or weakened. Happening because you have walked with me. If you have felt like things were stuck, your progress, your voice, your clear knowing, get ready, my child. The ways in are being cleared. What was shut is opening, and what was hidden is being shown. The breakthrough has begun. This isn't for some future time. It is happening right now. You don't need to show you deserve it. You just need to step in. Step with certainty. Step while talking with me. Step honoring that I am with you. Because when I open a door, it doesn't need anyone else's permission. It moves forward because you trust me, and your trust has been clear. What is coming will make the places of darkness shake. This isn't just strong words or religious language. This is a fight in the unseen world, and you are placed right in the middle, not as someone being pushed around, but as a tool in my hand. Know this, my child. What happens inside you doesn't just stay there. Your steps forward change the space around you. When I move things in your spirit, it causes trouble in the dark places. As you walk close with me, you find freedom. And that freedom spreads out to those connected to you because you are willing. This is why the fight got harder the moment you gave yourself completely. Why the pushback wasn't just against your body, but against your mind. Why your sleep was disturbed, your inner peace felt broken into, and your feelings seemed to spin without a clear cause. The adversary targeted you, not seeing frailty, but recognizing the power I placed within you was becoming a force opposing them. Because your voice, once complete, would carry my sound like a clear message, and every step you take forward is a direct challenge to the space they thought was theirs. This time isn't just about good things for you, my child. It is about pushing back the darkness. Each advance proclaims you will cease residing below the abundance I hold for you. As you step into what is open now, you are not just finding a new place. You are taking back what was taken. The Dark One held on to your family for a long time, ruling through needing things, fear, not having enough, shame and silence. But your life is a break in that old way. Your willingness to walk with me is the rising up. Just being who you are in this moment is the battle itself. You may not feel like a fighter, my beloved, but you are ready for the fight. Each instance you spoke with me when you lacked the desire. Each moment you offered thanks, even through tears. Each time you remained silent when harsh words sought to stir you. You were engaged in conflict. Your fight wasn't always seen or heard, but it settled things. You have met resistance not because you were failing, but because you are finally walking in what is real. The way you were before might have fallen under this pressure, but not now. Now you know who you truly are. Now you know I am here with you. Now you are not asking to be saved. You are moving with the authority I have given you. You possess a spiritual right to move forward with boldness, not held captive by fear, but supported by my own might. This very truth is what causes distress to the adversary. This journey is not about outward appeal. It is about being set aside for me. It is not about seeking attention. It is about the task I have entrusted to you. It is not about appearing capable. It is about carrying the genuine weight I assign. When you speak following this transformation, my cherished one, your words will contain more than simple sound. They will carry my power. When you call out to me, chains will break. When you step, the very atmosphere around you will shift. Why is this so? Because the way you stand before me has changed. Your complete surrender has opened something eternal, and the shadows are aware of it. So do not retreat, my child. Do not diminish yourself. Do not doubt the purpose I have placed within you, for the shadows already perceive what you are only now beginning to see. You were formed to dismantle points of opposition. You were raised up to break apart the schemes of the Dark One. You carry a light that no darkness can extinguish. This coming movement is not small. It will echo strongly in the unseen realm. It will bring into the open what has been hidden. It will change locations, households, and ways of living. And it all begins with your agreement, my child, a significant agreement, a sacred pledge, an agreement that causes dark spirits to tremble. Let the shadows be disturbed. You are not going back. Regardless of how strong the impulse, regardless of how convincing the urge to withdraw, regardless of how familiar the paths of your past may seem, you cannot return to the things from which I have liberated you. Not now. The way behind you has been consumed by a fire from my presence, and the only path remaining is ahead. The very Spirit who guided your departure will not allow you to settle for less when I have provided greater things. This marks the moment of no return. The opponent's cleverest tactic is not always your ruin. It is to entice you off the path. If he cannot end the work I have for you, he will attempt to entice you back to what once felt secure but stifled life. Familiar but without fruit, and now falsehoods wrapped in comfort might be suggested, my beloved child. Go back to what is known. Go back to the person you were. Go back to what seemed effective before. But what served you then no longer fits you. What was once a way to survive will now hinder your spirit's progress. You were not set free from being held captive only to return to it in your feelings. You are now unbound, but being unbound carries a responsibility, and that responsibility is forward motion, steady advancement, a refusal to halt. Because the instant you stop moving ahead, the desire to turn back becomes stronger. But let it be understood now, my child, you will not return to the things that held you, which I have removed. Not in your daily habits, not in your way of thinking, not in your connections with others, not in who you understand yourself to be. This path I have placed you on has no turning back. You have crossed a spiritual boundary that cannot be stepped back over. You have known too much of my presence to ever find satisfaction in things that have no life. You have heard my quiet voice too clearly to be deceived by confusion. You have walked through intense heat and emerged transformed. How could you ever go back to the dust? Do not mistake weariness for defeat, my child. Some of what you sense now is tiredness in your spirit, not a weakening of your spirit. You're not moving in reverse. You're being expanded, reshaped, and proven strong. Not every time of quiet means you are wandering away. Sometimes it is my allowing you room to become new. The way you were before is being removed, so the one I have set apart can emerge. That is why some people cannot journey alongside you now. It is not arrogance. It is that your paths no longer align. They are turning around, but you have fixed your gaze on what I have promised. It brings pain to see those you care for depart. My beloved one, it is sharp to be misunderstood. Yet you were not summoned for comfort. You were summoned to be reserved for my purpose, and sometimes being set apart means walking a path by yourself. My realm moves ahead. The purpose I have for you moves ahead, and your inner self must keep pace. Do not let yearning for the past become a snare. The adversary often hides constraints within thoughts of what was. What seems like comfort is truly a holding place. Remember that the very space that offered you a pattern also held you bound. Do not return to the things from which I had to bring you out, my child. My child, consider the distance you have traveled. Your path behind you is long, marked by your tears, the things you have given up, the deep pleas. There is no true life for you if you attempt to go back. That place you have left holds only dimness and recurring struggles. When a passage was closed, let it remain that way. When someone departed your journey, release them in peace. What lies before you holds far greater worth than anything in the past. My beloved, you are standing at a critical juncture, a place you have never stood before. It may feel as though forces are pushing against you, hindering your progress. It may seem that old difficulties are pursuing you, but know this truth. I am about to clear a path where there seems to be no way. All I ask of you now is to take the step forward, to move, to show your trust in me through action. So keep advancing, my child, even if your steps feel weak. Keep advancing even if you feel uncertain. Keep advancing even if it means leaving behind all that feels familiar. Move forward because I am not calling you to return. I am calling you to move ahead, to grow, to step into what is coming. There is no path back for you now. You are right at the edge, the point of change, the unseen boundary between the person you were and the one I always intended you to be. This is more than just an emotion you are experiencing. This is a sacred time, a moment when I am watching, seeing who will answer my call, who will step fully into the new, who will leave the old path behind completely. You cannot go back now. You have witnessed too much, felt too deeply, endured too greatly. Your most heartfelt cries have changed you at your very core. You have navigated such profound difficulties that sometimes only stillness remained. Still through it all, I kept calling you. It was more than a soft whisper. It was a strong summons, a clear pull from me. Now everything comes down to this one thing, how you will answer. I am not looking for you to walk without error. I am looking for your heart to be willing to step. Every major change in the path of your life starts with a choice, and you know this deep inside. You have felt it within you, that inward sense of being drawn, that feeling of unease, that sacred disturbance that prevents you from remaining where you once felt secure. My spirit has been gently urging you, waking you up perhaps even when the world is quiet at night, not to make you worried, but to call you out. You are being called into the time that is now arriving for you. But you cannot carry the things from the past with you into what is new. The difficulty is that the past feels known, it feels comfortable, a path you can predict. Yet feeling too settled can keep you from responding to my call. You were not made simply to keep going through the same hard things. You were chosen to bring them to an end. You are not meant to just handle tough circumstances. You are set apart to face them and get through them. And this is the exact moment, the time when you not only step away from the old, but you firmly decide you will not look back. Speak this truth out loud, believing it. I am not going back. Say this truth for every time you felt like stopping before you were finished. Say it for every door that closed, even if you wished it had stayed open. Say it as your answer to the holy urging you have felt, because what is behind you is not worth losing what is waiting for you. The one who is against you wants you held by old thoughts, tied down by sorrow over mistakes, unable to move because of feelings of shame. But I am making something fresh happen, and you cannot truly live in what is coming if you cling to what has been. Let go of the old story. Release the way you saw yourself that was shaped by simply managing. The part of you that learned to shrink, to disappear, to hide the hurt. That way of being helped you then, but it isn't strong enough for what is ahead. Nothing from your history is like what I have put in front of you. The season I am inviting you into might feel unsure, not simple to handle, but it is special. It holds my goodness, my power, my favor. It brings great certainty, but it requires that you are willing to come with me. It needs you to look forward the way I see things, and most importantly, that you do not go back. You need to walk with your eyes fixed ahead, with steps made strong by bravery, with your focus clear, not pulled by wanting the past. You have cried over what didn't stay. You have felt deep sadness for what was taken from you. Yet the present moment calls for you to advance. Say it again. Let it settle deep inside you. I am not going back. You might not feel courageous, my precious child, and that is completely fine. Bravery isn't having no fear. It's choosing to step ahead even when you do feel it. And every time you say, I am not going back, you take another step toward what is coming. You release another grip from what held you back. You silence another lying voice that says, what happened? Before still rules you. Number, what you have been through does not possess you. You are known by the path you are taking, and nothing, not a past thought, not another individual, not a misstep, can confine you unless you grant it leave. So today, take back that power, end its entry into your life, break its hold on you. You are not a prisoner of the past anymore. You were chosen for this time now and for what is coming. So move ahead with the surest that comes from me. Walk like someone who has shut the door on going back. Walk like you understand the only direction is the one I have set. This is what you declare. This is your promise. I am not going back. And when you decide that things around you start to shift, you can feel it. Things are changing. It is deeper than just how you feel inside, more than just an idea. It is emotion, a deep stirring, a pressure inside you that is hard to put into words, but your spirit recognizes it right away. You are not alone in feeling this, my beloved child. All over the world, those I have chosen, those who share my heart for people, those who see what I am doing are feeling this same stirring. I am speaking now, and those whose hearts are ready are hearing me clearly. You didn't just find this message by chance. I called you to hear it. When my voice sounds, my words don't just vanish. They find the ones I intend them for. And if these words feel important and plain to you, it is because I intended them specifically for you. This isn't just another message. It is a marker. People are being made ready for something special, something important, a time when the old finishes. When I show myself more clearly, and those who are ready are set free. Have you felt a pressure recently, not from the world outside, but deep inside you, as if something is about to burst forth or be revealed? That pressure isn't by chance. It is my spirit getting you ready. You aren't just feeling a stirring inside. You are being guided onto the path I planned for you. Your spirit knows even when your mind is uncertain.